Hello, it's Shaky Bonnie here, and welcome to my page. This is my very first makeup tutorial that I have done on YouTube. I do makeup lives on Facebook. Alright, the first thing I already did was put on e.l.f. primer. I think this is very good stuff. I went through a whole phase of not knowing what kind of combination of concealer, cover-up, and primer. This is what fit for me finally after a while. During the night, I put on NYX Touch Hydrating Oil Primer. I put this on at night. And I also use Pond's to remove the makeup and keep my face moisturized. So when I generally do my eyebrows, I take a concealer, cover them both up, use a sponge to just pat it down. And I use concealer because I do not have that much eyebrows. And generally, I make a loop, I don't know what else to call it, to begin the size of my eyebrows. Then I proceed from there. Oh, very important. The size of your eyebrows should go as such. You take the pencil, right there. You tap it against your nose, there, and last, down here. A lot of people say that I make my eyebrows too long. And I've been doing my eyebrows this way my whole life. The eyeshadow that I am currently using is, if I did not say so already, is Morphe, and it's 3A. 3A. I prefer to use eyeshadow instead of anything else. I've always done it. I'm 53 and I've been doing it since I'm a teenager. Generally, when I'm doing the makeup live, it gets a little lighter. I just refill it. And also, with the fact that I do not have much of an eyebrow, right? I could do different styles. Like, for example, people that like to do thin eyebrows for a look. It's more easier for me because, as I said, I don't have hair. I'm applying more to make it darker, and I just wet the brush a little bit with my white. And there you go. You have an eyebrow. It's good to look at another mirror besides the one you're using. I'm using a 10 plus mirror because I can't see. But I do go, like, I do that to look at the mirror that's further away. I have a big vanity mirror, and I like to look at that to make sure that whatever makeup look I'm doing, that's not coming out messed up. Alright, now this eyebrow is a little like anyone and everything we have. This eyebrow is a little shaped differently, but I try my best to keep them symmetrical. For example, I will wipe my eyebrows a few times until I'm happy with it. And I always have this eyebrow up, so when I take the pictures, the eyebrow's always up, and they look like two different shapes. I just messed it up. I just wanted to clean it up a little bit. Not clean it up, fix it. Yeah, and clean it up. Make a shape that looks like this a little bit. Okay, so what I don't like is this right here. It is too thick. It's not thick on this side. So that's what I was trying to shape. I think it's better I use a Q-tip instead. Mama juice. And you can look me up on Facebook. I forgot the name of my own page, and it's my page for last year. Let's Do Makeup with Shaky Bonnie. I think that's the name. Alright, so that's the finale of the eyebrows. I'm not going to do any glitter, so now I remove and shape it better. Not better, just clean. And there we go. I use concealer to do my entire face. Sometimes I do 2 shades depending, but I am using this one, and it's from e.l.f. White Sand is what this is. To me, it doesn't really matter what color you put on your face. It's when you do the contour that matters the most, or the shading with your eyes. A little bit goes a long way. Sometimes I put too much. The beauty sponge. And I am Shaky Bonnie because I shake. So I work around the fact that my hands shake, that I do different kind of makeup looks to challenge myself every day. Alright, this brush is from Morphe Me, but it does not have a number. Alright. I have in front of me 2 Morphe palettes. I'm taking my real glasses, moving on to see what I'm gonna do. Alright, the first palette the first color that I am going to choose. No, I said simple, so this is not gonna work. Alright, I'm just gonna work out of one palette, and this palette is 18A from Morphe. Alright, so I am going to use this color right here. Wait, did I choose the right one? This one. Alright, and I'm going to put that throughout my whole eye. And the reason that I do that, and I'm using a small brush, because I could apply and blend at the same time. But right now, I don't need that brush. And a bigger brush. And I just realized that I did not put setting powder. it makes it easier when you are doing your makeup look. So see, I put a base. Even up on top. Sometimes I don't. But for this look, I am. Let me do the other side. As I said, this will be a very simple and beautiful at the same token. Oh boy. Sometimes the glue stays on. Alright, there we go. Clean the glitter from yesterday. It is, sometimes it's a pain in the booty. Alright. I'm thinking here. Forgive me. I'm gonna go in the inner corner with this brownish color. It's called Berry Treasure. My accent. Berry, as in fruit. I'm going to use that color right there. This is from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Oh, look how pretty that is. So most of the time I go up to there, right? And I do not start my makeup from the outer corner. The reason I do not do that is because I can't size my eye in that direction, or it's just not comfortable for me. Sometimes old dogs don't want to learn a new trick. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit. I never know what look I'm going for, even right now. I just go with the flow. I'm cleaning that same brush with the little one, with a white. So I'm gonna go into Glitz and Glam in there. As I said, I'm not a professional. I am going to go back into the other color that I just used. Just two colors, very simple. No stress. Well, three colors, but who's counting? Use the point. You can use whatever brush you want. So I'm not even going to say use the point. Go back and forth, windshield, whatever. And I am known for my glitter looks, but not on this video. Bring it in, bring it down. Bring it over. I cannot do, I don't do very well with makeup under my eyes. One, I'm older, right? So by putting makeup there, you're making yourself look older. I didn't have to cut the crease, nothing, just plain old mixing. Cleaning it up. Now you can use tape, and I have used tape, but doing what I just did is easier for me. With tape, I always mess it up. There we go. Take the blending brush. I don't do circles. The only places I do circles is where I feel a bone. If I do it down here, my wrinkles messes it up. I don't know how to explain it. That's one eye. Did that, so go into this one from Jacqueline Hill. I just thought of something. I always do makeup lives, so I think it's best just to shut up, Bonnie. Just do it. Stop being lazy. Yes, I'm arguing with myself. The Jacqueline Hill palette, the volume 2 is good. I don't know if I ever purchased the other one. The first one. See what my hand shake? You see that right there? It's just because my hand just decided to shake. Shake, rattle, and roll. Going back into, what color did I use? Glitz and Glam. I hope that was the one. I went back into the first eye. As I said, I like using the little brush because I could tap, tap, tap and blend at the same time. There we go. Clean the line again. The wing. Because this one is going to, I don't know where, to Canada maybe? I don't know. We're not going to Canada today. Oh, I've never been to Canada. That's the truth. Now blend this. I noticed that this eye, the gray, is not so downward. So with the blending brush, I blend it in. Or also I could do is add more color. What's very important is lighting and good brushes. You gotta have good brushes. And if you don't, at least have one good brush. One. Alright, I think that's done right there. Very simple. And throw a like if you like what I am doing. I am going to grab an applicator brush to make sure everything is blended out. A clean brush, of course. And if you want to know how to clean your brushes, Dawn and water. That's it. I never really use the same brush twice, but if I do, I clean it with the white. Alright, I think this looks... So I have a two-sided mirror. And I flip it over. Flip, 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 flip. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it real good. I don't know where's the other brush that I just used. I'm going to go into this one. I want this lighter. And that's from the Jacqueline Hill palette. Ballsy. Ballsy. Wow. Really? You don't have to use my palette. You could just use the way I do makeup with different colors. Alright, there we go. I have lashes already here. They're from Amazon. And I put the glue on my eye instead of on the eyelash. And why is that? Because when I did do it the way everyone else does, it didn't work for me. My hands shake too much. I'm using dual glue. Put more, if you can, on the corners, because that's usually your troublesome parts. I have a fan directly behind this phone of mine, so my lid is getting dry. Waiting for that to dry. Don't wait until it disappears. Now, I recycle these lashes a few times. So you see how it has stuff. Now, sometimes when I do my eyelashes, it doesn't go close to the eye, my lashes. So what I do is I fill it in with liquid eyeliner. You know, I could try, and try again, and it doesn't happen. What am I supposed to do? So I just fill it in, and you don't notice. This excuse me. This is CoverGirl Lash Blast. And it's in the color of brown. I made a mistake with that. So just just go in the search bar on Amazon and you'll find these lashes. This one is by e.l.f. and what I do with this one is that I always make a mistake. I managed to put glue on my lash, so I try to fix it so that you do not see I messed up. So basically I'm pushing them together as well as I can. Then I play with them and they get together at some point. And as I said, if they don't, I have liquid eyeliner. CoverGirl liquid eyeliner. If there's any parts of, there we go, any parts that didn't get covered, you cover it with that. Don't worry about that. I'm going to let this lash dry before I apply a liquid eyeliner on my eyes. I hope I don't get cut off just because I lit a cigarette. Liquid eyeliner. There we go. So I go the opposite way of this because when I would go the same way every time, without fail, the glue ends up in my eye. Duo glue again, the green and white one. And you see how it is trying its best to go in there. Let it dry. Maybe I will put glitter, but you don't have to. And this this video is gonna be exactly no cuts. No editing, no cut, nothing. If I make a mistake, you see me make the mistake, and then you see me fix it, if I can. And these lashes, I love them because I could put my glasses on and not worry about the lash. All right, let it dry a little bit. the lashes are stuck together. And they're very light. You could use them a few times. I don't remember how many times have I used them already. But you'll realize when's it time to give up on them. And for the price of designer eyelashes, you get 10 lashes. I don't know how much lashes are going for. $10, $15, $20 for one pair. Again, I'm going backwards because of the hand shaking. And as you could see, I made a mistake. And it's just because my hands just jumped. These two, it was the eyelash. Not to worry. It will get all cleaned up. Alright. Now I'm going to go back to the other eye to finish the wing. It's that simple. You can use a pen, you can use whatever you want. But I prefer liquid eyeliner. Going back into the Morphe palette to cover that mistake. That easy. And as I said, the fan is behind the phone, so as I'm doing my makeup, it is drying. I go very gentle because of the simple fact that I glue it on my eye, and I don't know if it's drying it. So again, I'm just trying to put the two lashes together. This mascara is from e.l.f. Now you see all that glue there? That's from Makeup Lives with my glitter. Liquid eyeliner to the rescue. That's it. I'm going to turn the mirror around. Because looking at your makeup up close, 10 plus, you can't really see what you're doing. I'm going to go back into e.l.f. concealer. I'm going to put some concealer under my eyes only. Very little bit. And the reason I do my eyes only is just in case I make a mistake, I can always wipe it off. Now I use setting powder, which I did not use before, if I find it. Really? Where are you? to be right here. It's right in front of me. Don't you hate that when something is right in front of you and you know it's in front of you, but you can't see it? This is, I can't pronounce this, but that's the brand. You don't need a lot. If you put a lot of product and loose powder, your wrinkles are going to show. You don't want that. Alright, I'm going back into the ones that I use for my eyebrows, for underneath my eyes. Now you see right here, I did not put concealer, but I put on that side. And I always do this. This is a perpetual mistake I do. I'm using this brush. This brush is from Live Glam. It gets into nook and crannies. Boom. I do not do the whole, and it's not that, it's just I don't know how to do it. And the few times that I did try, I failed. No mascara on my lower lid. If you are an older woman, they suggest not to put mascara because it emphasizes your under your eyes and your wrinkles or your bags. And there we go. Alright, the rest of the face. I do an L shape. L shape. It doesn't matter what shape you use, really. That's just what I do. And work upward. More upward than downward. Something black was there. And I'm not worrying about the neck because I'm going to use full coverage. The reason I'm going to use full coverage is that I purchased it, and I'm going to use it. But I don't use it on my face. There we go. Now the neck. Revlon Instant Filler. Once you're done with your face, don't go back up with the same sponge if you want to go fix something once you put this stuff on. Loose powder. Try to stay natural. Look at the black. So I'm just swiping it away. I didn't even apply product. It's whatever product was on there already. I'm turning the mirror around, no 10 plus. I use the 10 plus basically for my eyes, or when I'm designing, doing something fancy on my face. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Unfortunately, they do not have this anymore, but this is my go-to, what do you call it? Contour. It's Gothic from Doe Color. And unfortunately, they don't have it anymore. This is how it looks. I have 2 more down hiding. Now, when I contour my face, I use a what do you call this? A applicator brush for covering up your face. I don't do it, so I don't need it. So I use it, and this is Beauty by Bianca's brushes, also from Doe Color. So what I do is I swipe these 2, I touch that one a little bit, and that's it. Circles upward, everything goes up. And I like to rub whatever I do on my face, the heat from my hands. Don't forget your hairline. This one is a little too dark. Also put it on your chin for making yourself look a little more skinnier. And I love to draw, so I know how to shade. I'm gonna use Morphe's bronzer. I cannot show you it because it is all broken. It is the gold and white one. Gold and red. Just a little bit. I don't tap my brushes at all because why am I going to waste product on tapping my brushes? I don't know who started that, but they need to stop. There's no need for that. Tapping your brushes. I mean, but to each his own. I don't. As I said, I don't want to waste anything.